So everyone thinks about upgrading their panel. It's days like this with all this stuff moving around that upgrading that panel sure is nice. We got 3 different sources of weather in here. And this is pretty true. What it's painting is right. You still got what you get on 4Flight. But upgrading the stack of avionics to, a 750 that's big enough I don't have to be wielding an iPad around constantly. Keeping the JPI, that really is the best bang for your buck for an engine monitor. But if we look at the 3XI, everything's just right here. Now, I've got a moving map that is giving me all the traffic. And if I take one click, I can go back to just being on a regular old sectional. And then all your waypoint information's here. So if you get ready to land, you can just start clicking those and they will come up to any of the comms, COM 1, COM 2. You can set all that from right here. What I can't do is I can't go direct. I have to use the direct button on the 750. Not really a big deal, but it's got your approach plates in here. If you don't have them, I still use my iPad for that. And then, here's the flight plan so you can roll through it, see the different legs, and the weather. Now, terrain down here where we live, there's not enough terrain to worry about most of the time. I don't look at that page a whole lot. But traffic-wise, if you need a bigger shot of traffic, you can go here. I typically keep the 355 with the traffic and then a map here. Checklist, invaluable. And, right now I'm still running weather over here, but most of the time I would run this. Just kind of shows you where you're going from. The direction of flight is up, and it'll get you around.
This one, I don't have a flight plan. Go ahead with the request.
Tells you your directions 310. I don't have to look elsewhere. Now, I like the 6-pack. Most people will probably laugh at that in the comments, but I can see that better. And I'll change that back real quick where you can see what that looks like. But round gauges can go to tapes.
More 77, say heading.
I'll even blow it up into full. That stayed the same and that stayed the same. But the tapes have just got little, white, yellow, etc. It's a little harder on me to see it. And there's so many options on this. I like that. I can clearly see from the tick marks where VYVX, rotate, glide, etc. is. And I still read this better than I read the tape. 2, you can't fly the tapes. You can fly that 3-dimensional horizon, but I had that fail one day in here in the early install in some storms. And I flew the 6-pack home because I could read these better. The tapes, you end up chasing them. It just won't work out. Now, the G5 I'm very used to, and I can fly it. I see it a little bit better. Gradually, I will get to where I use the tapes here, just doing some learning. Let me know what you do. Let me know what you want to know more about. We have spent a ton of money and time, 16 months updating that Garmin panel from Avidyne and the other leaders in the space. And those are good panels. We just felt like it would be easier to resell with Garmin, and I like Garmin better. So that's personal preference.